Do you have the memories which haunts you? Do you have a past which is not releasing you to move forward? And you feel suffocated. This past is the issue of your major health problems. This past is the cause of your broken relationships. Namaste friends, I am Shalini and I welcome all of you to my sharings. Welcome to the change, and if you like to change yourself and your circumstances, you can subscribe to this channel and ring the bell for notification. You can follow me on Instagram too. This past is the reason behind any of the painful incidents or experiences you have in the current moment. Don't you think that you should release or at least empower your past? So first, I'm going to discuss what is in the past in this video's context and why are you facing health problems due to the past, and how can we empower it with related solutions and one magical understanding. So stay tuned till the end. Then I'm going to reveal some real life experiences of my clients which have helped me to give you a better understanding through this video. So first, understand what's past and how is it impacting your health badly. Remember, whenever we are talking about the past, you are talking about the recent past. You mean this lifetime, only this lifetime, because past can be your longer past also. Experiences you have in this lifetime have become your beliefs. You follow those beliefs religiously, and those are making your reality every single day. How do these beliefs make our reality? These beliefs are stored as our memories, which are mostly psychological or cellular memories. Psychological memories means it is stored in your subconscious mind through your senses. And the cellular memory means that it is stored anywhere in your body, again with the senses. It could be part of any of the cell in your body. How does cellular memory affect you? When the data is stored in your body, it is stored in the form of a memory. And when it is stored in the form of cellular memory, it brings certain changes in your body chemical structure. So once this chemical imbalance happens, that's when you experience the diseases in your body. Diseases like allergies, lifestyle diseases like PCOS, hypertension, and many other deadly diseases, you name it. They have the cause related to your feelings and emotions, which are further related to the memories. For example, if you are a kind of a person who blames others for their actions and your frustrations, then definitely you might be having an issue related to the sinus. Emotional cause of sinus is that there is someone in your life who is very close in relationship with you. The person is putting you down and you blame that the particular person for all the things that happened. When you blame, you give your power away. Your pride, which is represented by your nose on your face, puts an emotional block in the nose. You experience sinus. Let's suppose you have migraine headaches. So migraine headaches happen to those people who are usually perfectionists, who like to do things with finesse and don't want to make any mistakes. They put a lot of pressure on themselves. In case somehow they are not able to perform or they find any flaw in their own creation, they show anger on themselves. When they have their own anger and resentment because they were not able to perform the way they expected, they experience chemical chaos in their body due to some negative emotions like anger. If they keep getting angry over a longer period of time, that is when the emotional pressure may go into their heads from where it reaches into the nervous system and they experience migraine. Further, they may experience the lower back pain. So releasing that nervousness, anxiety, and the idea of being perfect gives you an opportunity to release migraine from your life. You can do that release with the help of deep breathing till 5 seconds or 10 seconds. You can keep an ice bag on your hand to keep the pressure low in your blood. So let me tell you, my experience with migraine. It was a time somewhere in 2005 and 2007. I used to have severe migraine attacks. I couldn't bear the lighting, the sunlight, and I couldn't open the curtains of my room. I used to tie my head with a tight cloth and pop some medicines and put a lot of balm and then go to sleep. But still, after doing all these things, it used to take 3 to 4 days to come out of that pain. Back then, I was passionate about cleanliness and well organized spaces. I love to clean my house and keep things at its place. As a Virgo, I am a born perfectionist. But then I worked on my imperfection. Now I am a skilled imperfectionist. If you could have seen my house in the past, you would say that's the most beautiful house and well organized house. And now, if you see my house, you could see it's still very clean, but you may see sometimes I leave things wherever they are. If I have no mood to pick it up or keep it in the closet, or if I do not have the mood to arrange my table nicely, I leave things as it is. You must work on yourself even if you have to become less skillful. I worked on myself and I am totally an imperfectionist now. So that particular trait of a Virgo has been kicked out of my life. This one has helped me to release a lot of issues from my life. I not only have the migraine, a lot of other things were also part of my life, which I will let you know through my videos in upcoming videos. That is why I advise my clients, friends, and you that releasing some beliefs are super essential to live happily. So how can you empower your recent past? I mean to say the past only in this lifetime. So firstly, access your behavior one by one. Look for the thread coming from your past. Which area of the past it belongs to? Is it from childhood, which is bothering you, from your parents, or maybe from any other life experience you have? It could be your ancestral memory, or you can have some genetic memory. Once you identify the cause, you can access the root cause of it. For example, if you tend to drink alcohol, use abusive language, tend to gain a lot of weight, you voice out loud and getting angry easily, this could be part of your ancestral memories too. Ancestral memories are like the behavior stored in the DNA. Similarly, where you can see the resemblance of your face with your grandparents or parents. So you may be having some behavioral resemblance too coming from the DNA. So for catching up the ancestral pattern, you can see the patterns in your family members. For example, you can see the pattern of your mother and father or your grandparents, your maternal grandparents. I mean whoever is available to you, and you can access them. As you may not be able to access a lot of generations. It's difficult to go higher in the family tree because there is an age limit, and maybe your parents also cannot help you to identify the pattern of their great grandparents. So I think you can check only by first and second generation, and maybe the third generation if you are really the lucky one. So check any similar behavioral patterns you have in your family. Once you identify those patterns, you can change those by your awareness every time you act on those. Awareness is the basic essence of breaking any non-serving behaviors. I have a client who is a 60-plus-year-old lady. She came to me and she told me that, Shalini, I have a very bad relationship with my daughter-in-law. She is misbehaving and she is rejecting whatever I try to do with her. She is never happy. Further, she mentioned that her intention is always to help and support the family. Then I dug a little deeper and asked her about her previous experiences with other people. I got to know that she had a similar experience with her sister-in-law, with her brother, and her husband too. After talking to her and going through her case in each session, we got to know that she tends to please people. There were many other issues involved though, and she had this pattern of being vulnerable and pleasing people, which was coming from her mother. In some cases, there is a divine intervention. I'm not sure whether you believe it or not, but I believe it. Sometimes we have some major spiritual lessons in this lifetime to learn. In this lady's case, the lesson was to handle her relationships and stand tall in her own truth, being assertive to her own values irrespective of the relationship. She must learn to accept herself the way she is, but every time, whenever she is rejecting to learn a lesson, the universe is putting her in a similar situation with another relationship. Let me tell you guys, the universe will keep on sending you the same experiences in your life until you learn from those experiences. Once you learn the particular lesson, universe will give you another chapter to learn. It's like when you study and you pass one class, you upgrade to another class. Similarly, the universe tests you and teaches you some lessons which you are destined to learn in this lifetime. If you are not learning anyhow or are avoiding to learn by simply being unaware or maybe trying to control the situation as per your own convenience, the universe will keep sending the same problem in your life until you learn the lesson. It's really tough because people can get stuck in that mode for years. Like in this same case, this lady is stuck in the same challenge and the same learning since maybe more than 30 years, and she was not even aware. So guys, you have no choice but to learn. Once things are into your awareness, don't neglect. So what to do if you don't find any pattern? It is possible that you may not be able to catch the pattern in your bloodline. So that's the best time when you can opt for the past life regression therapy to identify the thread of that particular pattern from your previous lives or maybe from previous generation. I will discuss past life regression in another video. So now is the time of that magical understanding how to leave your past. So understand what I'm trying to say here. This is going to really help you a lot. You lead a life in segments. Your childhood is a segment, teenage is a segment, adulthood, marriage, work, life, old age. Your all life is a segment. All the experiences you have in your life are experimental segments of your life. Each segment is there to teach you something important. If you do not learn from it, it will keep on repeating until you learn something from it. Segments you can understand like a video editing. When you edit a video, you want to showcase all good and delete all the bad shots. Similarly, life's video really works. Remember one thing, that segment is not going to come back in your life. So leave all past segments in the past. When you have an understanding that you live life in segments, you will not carry those painful segments with you in your present and in your future because they don't belong there. If you really want to carry some memories with you into your present and future, you can carry some happy memories which are part of happy segments like time with friends, your marriage, childbirth, first day at school, first day at job, which you have already lived and enjoyed in this lifetime. Carry those golden moments which makes you happy. Something you don't know is the power of your past and its impact on you deeply. Making peace with your past is amazing, not only for this life, but for your future lives also. Releasing your past and empowering your past will give you freedom, access to your own self. You may have self-realization, so you should empower it so that you have golden memories which are making your life beautiful. Stay happy and beautiful. Take care.